Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I wanted to kind of show you guys what a typical grocery haul looks like for me for the week. It's not actually a new week, weirdly. I went to the grocery store on a Friday because I was bored and I got back from class and I literally had nothing to do, so I was like, why not just kill 2 hours and go to the grocery store and get that out of the way so I don't have to do that this weekend. So that's what I did. Yeah, so I'm gonna share that with you guys, what I got. Maybe we'll have like a little recovery update kind of life chat thing, so we'll see how this goes. So this week I kind of wanted to try and make some veggie, like a vegan wrap, like a veggie wrap, like a hummus veggie wrap, but I couldn't find any wraps there, so we are gonna have to do with pita pockets. So I got these whole wheat pita pockets. I got some Dijon mustard. I also got some tomato basil pasta sauce. I got bananas because, you know, vegan. I got some baby spinach to add to like some salad bowls or to smoothies or anything like that. I also got kale. I also got a sweet potato, a Japanese sweet potato, which tastes so good. If you don't know, if you've never tried them, they're like purple on the outside but white on the inside, and they're so good. I got a cucumber for the veggie pita things I was talking about. I got 2 avocados, some cherry tomatoes, and then I actually got 2 of these, but I only am going to show one. It's the organic unsweetened vanilla almond milk. And now we're gonna make dinner because it's like 6:05 and I'm not really that hungry, but I'm trying to get into a routine where I'm not eating right before bed, make sure I'm eating 3 meals a day and at least a couple, like at least 1 or 2 snacks, and feeling my body accordingly, especially since, as I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned this I think I mentioned this on one of my most recent YouTube videos, but yeah, since I lost my period again, I've been trying to just eat more and eat more fats and protein, and then also kind of lay it back on the exercise. I'll definitely talk to you guys more about it, but one thing that, oh my god, I even forgot what I was just talking about. It's okay. When I'm editing this video, I'll remember, and then I'll just, what was I talking about though? I've completely forgot what I was talking about, but okay, we're gonna make dinner now. Oh, I was talking about like 3 meals a day and stuff like that. Okay, got it, that's why. So I'm just trying to stay more on top of myself with what I'm eating and how much I'm eating, because I know last semester and even in college, it's so easy to fall back and to fall into like this cycle of like you get so busy that you miss something, and then it just perpetuates and continues to become a habit, and I don't want that to happen. So did not show this, but I got a oatmeal cookie from Whole Foods because they're literally amazing, and I would make my own cookies because I prefer mine better or more, but I don't really have like the means of baking it. Sorry if this camera angle is like really weird, but yeah, so that'll just have to do for now. So yeah, I'm gonna make dinner and then I'll show you guys what I'm eating, and then we'll maybe chat while I'm eating dinner, but I don't know yet, so we'll just see how it goes. So I just wanted to show you guys, I just destemmed the kale and I rinsed it and I put it in this Stasher, I think is the brand. It's like a reusable Ziploc bag, and I just stuff it all in here, and then I just put it in my freezer, so then whenever I have smoothies and stuff, or like I want to make a green smoothie, I'll just take it out and I'll add it. So that's how you do that. We're going to make dinner, so I'm going to use the Instant Pot, and I'm just going to reheat up some leftovers that I had made last week while I was at home, and it's like a lentil dal kind of, it's kind of got like chana masala vibes, except it's lentils instead of chickpeas, so I wanted to use that up because it's going to go bad soon, so I just kind of wanted to eat it. So seriously. So this is the final product. Trust me, it tastes better than it looks. It kind of looks like a weird blob at the moment, but trust me, it's good. I kind of just wanted to give like an update as to where I am physically, mentally, spiritually. I feel like a lot has happened in the last couple months since I started making videos again. I mean, when I say started making videos, I mean looking back at when in December, I think, when I had made my video about like comparison and like being like I'm back and stuff like that. I've begun to admit that I think that I've pushed myself too much and I've taken it a bit too far in regards to the standards I set for myself, the pressure I put on myself, and like what I'm trying to say is that I feel like since coming to college I've become so distant from myself and that I didn't really pay attention to what my body wanted. I kind of was just on autopilot saying, okay, today's Thursday, we're gonna do this, this, and this, and today's Wednesday, okay, we have to do this, this, and this today. And I didn't take a second to step back and really think, does my body feel ready for this? Does my body feel like she's capable of doing this right now? And I didn't listen to her. I just kept doing what I was doing. I kept over pushing myself, and I wasn't even, I think the reason this has been so hard for me is because I wasn't even over exercising in a way that I knew, and I wasn't over exercising in a way that I felt was over exercising, because it was nowhere near as extreme as how I was exercising when I was deep in my eating disorder. That's why it's been so hard for me to slow down, is because I feel this sense of, or this feeling like I need to feel ashamed for thinking that I'm exercising too much or thinking that I'm exerting myself too much, because on the outside it doesn't look like it's a lot, or objectively it doesn't look like I'm doing that much. Like, I was only going to a cycling class 2 times a week plus walking around campus. I didn't think was a lot, and I think that the reason that I don't know, I definitely underestimated coming to college and the amount of stress it was going to put not only on me mentally, but the stress it was going to put on my body. And I just haven't been paying attention to that. And the physical changes, like not having my period back and stuff like that, have really hit me hard, because having a period is something I genuinely am concerned with, because that's something I literally struggled with getting for 4 years. Finally getting it back 6 months ago was like such a blessing. I was so grateful. I looked at my period as something completely different, as like kind of like a celebration about the feminine energy and just being able to one day provide life and being able to embrace being who I am. And losing it again, I think, pairs with the fact that spiritually I feel very lost and I don't feel as connected as I did when I did have my period. And that's why I think it's been so important to me to reflect back and really get on top of myself about what I'm doing, the actions I'm taking, and how I'm approaching the process to get my period back and to get back into alignment with myself and get connected back to my body. Yeah. I was listening to a Shaman Durek podcast the other day, and I'll leave the link in the description below. It was a interview with this Ayurvedic practitioner. I forgot her name. I want to say, I don't want to mess it up, so I'm just gonna again leave it in the description box. But she was talking about exercise and nourishing your body and getting back into alignment through Ayurveda. And something that I think stuck out to me was when she was talking about exercise, and she was so honest and so authentic, and I admire at how calm she was, I guess, and how she sounded like she knew and she understood what her body needed in the moment, and she expressed no shame in that, and I admire that. But what she was saying was that, you know, like when you're busy and you're on the go, the last thing you kind of want to put your body through is like a HIIT workout or like an intense workout session, because you're already stressed enough, or your body's already under a lot of pressure when, let's say, you're constantly traveling or you're in college and you're constantly moving around and doing stuff. that what you really need is you need something to offset that exertion of energy. And stuff like that would be like yoga or Tai Chi or walking, going on nature walks, very grounding exercises like that. You don't need to be combating your active lifestyle of being in college or always walking around or all that kinds of stuff with high intensity exercises. You can save that for when, let's say, you're on winter break and you're chilling and you're not doing anything and you're just having fun with family, embracing the moment. You're not really exerting yourself that much, so your body can provide you with all that energy to do your best when you do those kinds of intense workouts. And that really stood out to me. It really made me think about the way in which I choose to move my body and why I choose to move my body. And it kind of made me want to experiment with, since I am in college and I am exerting myself a lot, even if it's just walking, I'm learning to really acknowledge that walking is movement. And just because I'm not sweating a lot when I walk around campus, just because I'm not in a workout class wearing workout gear and clothes and stuff like that, it doesn't mean I'm not exerting energy. I am exerting energy, and sometimes it's a lot and some days it's a little bit less, but still I'm exerting energy, and I need to take accountability for that when I decide to do workouts or when I decide to go cycling or when I decide to do something. So what I'm trying to do instead is I'm going to try and do more grounding exercises like yoga and walking and going on nature walks and stuff instead of doing those high intensity kind of exercises. And I want to see like how my body feels, how my body reacts, and just overall if I feel more zen and not as stressed. But yeah, that's how I was feeling for a while. These past couple weeks I literally went home 3 times every single weekend because I was having a mental breakdown every weekend because I was so stressed. Yeah, I still need to solve my stress problem.
20 minutes later.
So I finished that, but yeah, that's basically, I think, what sums up the past couple months and weeks of my life has just been pure stress, and it's honestly affected me a lot in a very negative way, but I'm grateful that I've been able to kind of catch myself and realize what this is doing to me and admit that this isn't a sustainable kind of lifestyle to be living. What I think's happened is just that I've yet to find a really safe space for me. I'm beginning to realize the greatest safe space one can ever have is their own body, and that starts with taking care of it and treating it right. I'm going to be doing my best going forward to cultivate a lifestyle that supports my body and where she's at and respects her and doesn't judge her or tell her that in order to be normal she needs to be able to work out X amount of times a week or not be hungry at this and this time, or any of that kinds of negative self-talk. And I kind of just want to share that with you guys because I want to be authentic and I want to kind of take you guys on the same journey that I'm going on, in hopes that if you're going through this too, that you're not alone and that there's ways that you can get through this. And most importantly is reestablishing the power that you already have to get through this. You don't need to rely on any materialistic or external sources to have the power to change. You have the power to change already within you. And I think that's something very important going into choosing to change your life and commit to a better lifestyle. It's so important to know that your power lies within and that you don't need to say, oh my gosh, I need to have this, and this in order to commit to this new thing that I'm doing. Or it starts with your mindset. So I feel like I basically said the entire same thing, or like I literally was like a broken record playing the same thing over and over again throughout this entire thing, but I really hope I wasn't. So yeah, we'll just hope that. So I did want to show you guys, I painted a pot and I have a little succulent in there, so cute. You can't really see it. I don't even think it's gonna, I know you can. And yeah, I made this little pot. I painted it before I came back up here. And I also, I don't know if I got flowers the other day. The other ones are sitting by my nightstand. But I had made this pot at the pottery place at the Right Center, which is like the UF Student Union. And it says, it's like SpongeBob themed. I don't know if I even put this in the video before, but I'm showing you again anyway. And it says no bad vibes. And I just thought this idea was super cute when I saw it. And well, I made up the idea, but I was inspired by this art. And I love how it turned out. And yeah, so I'm gonna probably take a shower and do some self-care now. But yeah, that will kind of conclude this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. You can also click the bell icon so you know when I post videos next. I'm gonna try and create a better schedule as to like letting you guys know when I post next, so you guys can expect videos on certain days. But that will be coming soon. And I hope to make a lot of other kinds of videos, so if you have any recommendations, be sure to leave them in comments below. But yeah, I have a lot of fun stuff possibly coming up in the near future, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.